States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, please. Supervisor Anita Johnson, David Hallman, Kim Brunig, Aaron Decker, and Arrington are excused for this evening's meeting. Got everybody? Okay. This time we'll open the meeting up to citizens' comments. Any citizens wishing to speak?
Good evening. My name is Dan Campion. I live at 11303 232nd Avenue in Trevor. I'm also on the Salem Town Board. I wanted to give an update to the County Board regarding Town Square. This was on the agenda a couple of months back regarding the issuance of a cabaret license. Since then, they have removed the roof that was the biggest problem with the structure. They've taken that down completely. They've also repaired some of the walls because of the roof expansion and moving it outward. So I just want to give an update to the board to let you know that it is progressing, and so far to date, they're keeping their promise. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other citizens wishing to speak? Any other citizens wishing to speak? Any other citizens wishing to speak? Seeing none, citizens' comments are closed. Announcements of the chair. Just a reminder that the next meeting, there's a primary election on the 18th, so we'll be meeting on Wednesday the 19th. That's the only announcement I have. Supervisor reports. Supervisor Alverman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. A couple of brief items from facilities and parks and golf, highways. The one item I've been reporting on for a couple of years, our new communications tower is, as I've been reporting, going to be in service mid-March. The administration building where we are sitting right now, bids are due February 5th for the work that we've been looking at doing on rehabbing certain aspects of this building, and that work would then begin in March. At last night's last evening's meeting, we set the golf rates for the upcoming year for the golf courses. All rates remained the same as the 2013 rates. Everyone's been concerned, and I know I gave a report last meeting on our salt usage and our supply. We're in a little bit better shape than many counties are. However, Mr. Sipsma is monitoring very closely now because we've had numerous incidents where we just have half-inch, quarter-inch, a little icing and things. So salt supply is starting to become something that we're monitoring closely and going to start cutting back in a fashion of doing some mixing with other materials to make sure that we get through the year. I know I reported that we purchased for 2 years, and we do own a certain amount of salt, but the Great Lakes shipping lanes are not open to receive that salt in Milwaukee as they normally would be. So that is limiting some of the access for the salt. So we'll monitor. I'm sure we're going to be fine. As I said, we're in better shape than many communities and counties, but everyone is taking a hit this year. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Supervisor Alverman. Supervisor Rose.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I just want to encourage the members of the board to attend our next Finance Committee meeting. We will be dealing with one of the resolutions that will be referred to the Finance Committee this evening, namely Resolution number 80, which deals with the ultimate development of the Heritage House. This is a proposal that comes from the city. They want this passed at the Finance Committee and on the next County Board agenda. Personally, I think it's a good resolution, and cooperation between city and county is always to be encouraged. but cooperation, of course, is a two-way street. And this is a good time for us at the Finance Committee, and that's why I encourage your attendance, to remind them that they need to support our proposition for the Wi-Fi proposal, with the county paying the capital costs and the city paying the operations cost, and having this installed for this summer. This is all part of the larger issue of development of downtown Kenosha, and I would hope that in the coming weeks that we can see the kind of action from the city on this issue that we anticipate from the county this month. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Rose. Seeing no more requests to speak, we will move on with the agenda.
Old Business Ordinance 21, from Public Works Facilities to create an ordinance on parking regulations on County Trunk Highway KD, beginning 1,800 feet northerly from its intersection with County Trunk Highway F, and proceeding to a point 6,000 feet northerly from its intersection with County Trunk Highway F. Public Works Facility, Alverman, yes. Noble, yes. Dodge, yes. Nudo, no. Skalitsky, no.
Supervisor Alverman.
Move ordinance number 21, Mr. Chairman.
Ordinance number 21 has been moved by Supervisor Alverman, seconded by Supervisor Noble. Supervisor Alverman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This is a parking ordinance on Highway KD, which runs on the eastern side of what we call our Highway KD Park. It is an issue has risen concerning some parking that was being done on the east side of the road, people crossing to the park to the west. It's a very hilly section of road, and this will stop any parking on the east side of County Trunk Highway KD. We have in the plans and some working plans now a plan to put a parking lot in that area where the people were fishing, if you know the area near the dam. This is where this parking problem was. So right now we are going to try to control and appease the town of Wheatland. I've spoken to the constable, and the town board is in agreement. This was their main concern, to stop people from crossing the road. So this is stopping parking for now on the east side of Highway KD along the length of our park and a few hundred feet in either direction. So urge your approval, and hopefully by midsummer we won't have to worry about that, because we'll have a new parking area.
Thank you, Supervisor Alverman. Seeing no more lights, roll call is requested. That vote passes 17-1.
22, from Judiciary and Law and Finance Administration Committees, an ordinance to amend Section 4.40 jail inmate maintenance cost. Esposito, yes. Ron Johnson, yes. Boyd Frederick, yes. Arrington, excused. Anita Johnson, yes. Montemiro, yes. Noble, yes.
Supervisor Esposito.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I move ordinance 22.
Ordinance 22 has been moved by Supervisor Esposito, seconded by Supervisor Ron Johnson. Supervisor Esposito.
This ordinance is in relationship to the budget issues that we dealt with the Sheriff's Department. It's to amend a Section 4.40 of the jail inmate maintenance cost. Basically what it is, it's for a $16 fee for the electronic monitoring of the ankle-type bracelets that was presented to us during budget. Urge your approval. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Esposito. Seeing no lights, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That ordinance is passed.
Resolution 80 from Corporation Council regarding sale of tax deed land to city.
That will be referred to the Finance Committee.
Resolution 81 from Public Works Facility and Planning Development Extension Education Committee, a resolution to approve the appointment of Chris Mason as Director of Public Works and Development Services. Elverman, yes. Noble, yes. Dodge, yes. Nudo, yes. Skalitsky, yes. Brunig, yes. Decker, yes. Underhill, yes. Dodge, yes. Skalitsky, yes.
Supervisor Elverman.
I would move Resolution 81.
Resolution 81's been moved by Supervisor Elverman, seconded by Supervisor Nudo. Supervisor Elverman.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. We all know that we've been a year in searching to find someone that is going to be running these new combined departments. We have thanked our leadership in the current departments that have stepped up, and I have thanked them repeatedly on keeping everything going, keeping things running as usual, without someone at the helm, basically. And the administration did a lot. All the people in leadership positions in all these departments did a whole lot. So after a year-long search, the administration has given us the appointment of Chris Mason to approve, and he will be the Director of Public Works and the Development Services, which is the combination with Planning and Development now. So I know a lot of you have met Mr. Mason. We have, as County Board Supervisors, naturally, read, gone through resumes, discussed, met Mr. Mason, but the administration vetted this position for a long period of time, so I appreciate all the work that they've done. I have full confidence. Mr. Mason is here this evening, and if Mr. Riedel, who did a lot of this work, would like to introduce him to the board members that have maybe not met Mr. Mason, but I do urge your approval, and he has been here working on a emergency basis for the last month, and this is Mr. Mason. Mr. Riedel?
Thank you, Supervisor Alderman. Good evening, everybody. It has been an interesting search, and we had to reach all the way down to Shelby County, Tennessee, to find Chris Mason, and we're very glad we did. Chris has worked for Shelby County as the Chief Project Engineer in their Public Works Department since '07. From 1998 to 2007, he was the Public Works Director in the city of Lakeland, also in Shelby County. For those of you who don't know, Shelby County is where Memphis, Tennessee is located. So he's used to working in a community that has a large city presence. He brings a very impressive resume to Kenosha and has had a very successful first month with us. I think that once you get to know him, you'll agree with the administration, with County Executive Cruiser, and myself that this is an excellent pick to take us into the future with Public Works. With that, I'm happy to present Chris Mason.
Hello, Chris Mason. I am happy to be here, and I have stepped into a very good position. I think that we do have a wonderful staff, and I've made the rounds through several of the committees, and just look forward to serving you. And if you need to contact me, have any concerns or questions, please let me know, and we'll address them. If you have any questions, I'll answer them.
Thank you, Mr. Mason. Seeing no lights, Mr. Mason is very qualified, and I'm sure he will do a great job. As a board, don't hold it against him that he's a Bear fan. So, but we will continue on with the vote. Thank you, Supervisor Alverman, for your comments.
Yes.
Did you have anything else to say? You still had the floor.
No, was there a second? Okay, okay. Yeah, so I urge your approval. Thank you.
Thank you. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? That is passed.
Want me to just start? The Human Service. 82, from Human Service Committee, a resolution to approve the appointment of Kim Preston to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemero, yes.
Supervisor Nudo.
I'll move Resolution 82 through 92 after read.
Supervisor Nudo has moved resolutions 82 through 92 if there's no objection after being read, seconded by Supervisor Montemiro. Supervisor Nudo.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Chairman. The Human Services Committee supported unanimously all the appointments and asked for your approval tonight.
Thank you. Seeing no lights, all those in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Those are passed. Oh, you got to read them, sorry.
Resolution 83 from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint June Sinkfield to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 84 from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Kathy Otto to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 85 from Human Services Committee, a resolution to appoint Jamal Hansen to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 86 from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Susan Fennell to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 87 from Human Services Committee, a resolution to appoint Dr. Richard Hertz to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. From the 88, from the Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Aaron Larkin to the Kenosha County Aging and Disability Resource Center Board. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 89, from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Ruth Fangmeyer to the Kenosha County Commission on Aging. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 90, from the Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Lillian Brown to the Kenosha County Commission on Aging. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 91, from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Daniel Neurer to the Kenosha County Commission on Aging. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes. 92, from Human Service Committee, a resolution to appoint Carol Schoffel to the Kenosha County Commission on Aging. Hallman, yes. Boyd Frederick, excused. Anita Johnson, excused. Decker, yes. Arrington, yes. Nudo, yes. Montemiro, yes.
I apologize profusely for jumping the gun. We do have to take the vote after they've been read. So all those in favor of those appointments? Aye. Any opposed? Thank you.
Claim Jason Adams, damaged property.
Refer to Corp Counsel.
27, John Palika Jr., damaged mailbox.
Refer to Corporation Counsel.
28, Stephen A. Felicelli, reimbursement of towing expenses.
Refer to Corporation Counsel.
29, Romwald Adam Maska, broken windshield.
Refer to Corporation Counsel.
Approval of the minutes from the January 21st, 2014 minutes by Supervisor Esposito.
Supervisor Esposito.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Move to approve.
The minutes have been moved by Supervisor Esposito, seconded by Supervisor Grady. All those in favor of approving the minutes? Aye. Any opposed? The minutes are approved.
Second.
Been moved by Supervisor Underhill, seconded by Supervisor Nudo to adjourn. All those in favor? Aye. Any opposed?